Hi YouTube! Welcome to the Cherchez la Femme channel. I am your host, Cherchez la Femme. Thank you for joining me. Okay, I want to get, before I start anything, please subscribe to my channel and do the bell for the updates. Let's get right to things. We're going to talk about the Kardashians first and foremost. Okay, I saw a picture of Khloe Kardashian today. And she has had, let's just say, she really looks different. And one of the bloggers was talking about her, and he was saying that he thinks that she is trying to get a Beyonce look. Storm Monroe was saying that. I totally disagree. I don't think so. And he's like, oh, she heard Chris say when she was a little girl she needed a nose job. She heard her say that behind her back. And I think it might have started out like that. Really, seriously. Like, maybe at first it was like, hey, let's just do one thing. But I think she got addicted to it. It's just that easy. Like, I mean, she does work out a lot. And she does, she makes a living on it. So, the revenge body story, and, she's really done a lot to take care of herself. The one thing I would say, and maybe she even wants that, she's with a man that has been, maybe they're going to therapy. Tristan Thompson. That's where, and maybe she does have low self-esteem, but I don't think so. I think she's more or less addicted to it. I mean, they get addicted to it. I mean, there's people, young people now, doing Botox, saying that it helps to prevent wrinkles. They're buying into a lot of it too. So, well, anyways, Khloe totally didn't look like herself. I was like, whoa. And she's not even old. I mean, it's okay if you want to get your breasts and your lips. I don't think she got her lips done. I think she's really trying to look like her maybe more like her sisters. I don't know. I think she's really pretty. But she has had a lot done. She is having a baby, so congratulations. That's absolutely wonderful. And I wonder how far along she truly is, because there's been rumors going on about her and Tristan for a while, and it's almost like she didn't want to leave him, because I think that, that's how they met. You know what I mean? Like, maybe there's a lot of people out there, we talk about these people that are cheating. Maybe they're okay with it. I don't think she is, though. And I know Kim went really publicly and really slammed him, but maybe they're working things out and they can really, let me get my line in there. Okay. Get my line back. Maybe they can work things out. So let's pull a card for them. I'm using the Starseed Footsteps. Raymond Gooseman. I'm using these again. These are here. It's like, woo, Saturday night. Woohoo! Okay. All right, Khloe. Let's give some insight. She's expecting a baby. Congratulations. Give us some insight for Khloe, Spirit. Insight for Khloe. All right, let's see what we got here. Listen to your intuition. Let's just hope they work it out. I mean, cheating is, it just seems like those guys at that level, I mean, people at that level, they just, I'm not just guys, girls do it too. But all right, let's give another one for Khloe. I mean, her other husband, Lamar, he's ugly. I'm sorry. He's just ugly. I mean, she might have really loved him and everything. But is Tristan, Tristan's okay. He's not bad looking. But the other one, he's ugly. And he was like, he seemed kind of nice and everything, but I'm sorry, his face was just, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You'd have to do only face reform. I just think he's not very attractive. Just personally, it's just my thought, okay? So another card for Khloe is financial struggles for Khloe. Well, she's not going to be on the Kardashians anymore. I mean, the show's coming to an end, but I'm sure she'll still do a lot of things. But maybe people are, I'm sure she'll be fine. They have made enough money And I'm sure they could be very resourceful if they needed to. And in fact, she might be having financial struggles because remember I saw she was doing a Febreze, and it had glitter on it. Hey, I love Febreze. I'd do it in a minute. I'd do it in a minute. Spiritual gifts, Chloe. So Chloe's spiritual gifts. I think Chloe's pretty kind too. She does seem kinder, doesn't she, than like Kim? Like she always seems like everybody always cheats on her. She always picks men that cheat on her, but she might be cheating on them too. And she might just be okay. You know, maybe I don't know. Some people are okay with that, I guess. Hillary Clinton was, right? Careful with decisions. Stop! Chloe! Stop! Stop! If you're not pregnant, and that's just a rumor, don't go back. Or get therapy first. Maybe they're getting therapy. We're going to assume they're getting therapy. Maybe they'll get a show. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. She got a show before. Did she have a show? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see her interest. And it doesn't excite me. I don't mind her and her Courtney. I don't mind those two together. I kind of like them together. You know what I would like her with? Maybe like Paris Hilton. Or even Nicole Richie. Like maybe Paris. Paris and Chloe. Do they like each other? I've never seen them together, ever. And I know they know each other. Happiness. So Chloe is happiness. Paris Hilton and Chloe getting a show. Or would they get on people's nerves? Those two personalities. I think they would be cool together. But she's pregnant now, so forget Chloe. But Paris Hilton's back in the news, and I actually really like Paris. I really do. So I want Paris to get a podcast or something. Do something big. But anyways, we're going to leave that for Chloe. So she got, listen to your intuition, financial struggles. What else she got? Spiritual gifts. Stop! And then happiness. Yay! Okay, so we're going to stay tuned for that. Maybe has she said anything? I don't know. But we'll find out. She'll come through. It's probably going to come, knowing them, it's probably going to come on the show. Or maybe she'll do a live, and she'll do it like she'll do a live or whatever. Yeah. She's running secrets. But maybe she'll do, I don't know. Maybe they'll move to another network. Maybe they'll do another network. Because a few of them don't want to quit. All right, so we were talking about Paris. Paris had an original series on YouTube. Did I watch it? I did. I started to watch it. Didn't do it for me. But I think I was really tired. So, and I never went back to her because I'm so busy. So, but she's very authentic. She's authentic. I just like her. I think she's a hustler. I kind of like her. So we're going to do something. I know that she hasn't had a lot of luck in the romance department all the time. And let's do a card for her. Okay, let's do a card for her. All right, let's take these back from Chloe. I'm going to do a card for Paris. Third eye, Paris. Third eye. She's pretty smart business-wise, really. She really is. She used to play like she wasn't smart, but she's very smart. Evil eye. Somebody's trying to get her. Somebody's trying to get her. Listen to your intuition. Paris. Let's shuffle a little bit more. Anger. What's she angry about? I often wonder, is she had a sex tape in the beginning, like right? And so Kim, her and Kim were like, whatever. I think she was the first one, right? And it really put her into the limelight, right? Maybe she's a little angry because she doesn't seem angry. She does. She does have some kind of like inside, like, you get a feeling that her and Kim Kardashian really don't like each other. Like it seems just I don't know. It's just like, I'm so proud of her, and oh my. If you don't like each other, come clean. Because I can feel the maybe it's Kim doesn't like her. Because, Kim gives little things back and forth real quick, but I think she doesn't really care for her. I really don't think she cares for Paris. I really don't. I bet there's a history there. Okay, so we're going to do one more for Paris, right? We said, well, it was anger was the last one, right? So we should do still one more for Paris. Ending Paris. And again, ending can mean many, many, many things. Just an ending to a chapter, ending of a job, ending of whatever, ending of your plate of food, okay? Okay, so good luck to you, Paris. Okay, I do want to say one thing to Brad Pitt's girlfriend. Okay, so Brad Pitt's girlfriend put first of all, she's a 27-year-old model who is married to, I think, a 67, 68-year-old man who looks like an old version of Brad Pitt. So Brad and her are seeing each other. And right now, Brad and Angelina are going into a terrible court battle. So this, I don't know, she puts on Instagram a picture of herself. But here's what I want to say. Brad took her. Now, I know there's like 7 or 8 buildings, so maybe, whatever. But he took her to the same place that he took Angelina Jolie. That's like, dude. That's really like burn, burn, burn. I want to hurt you. Brad, come on, don't go that low. Your kids are teenagers. You have a 16-year-old that's going to be a 17-year-old in November. You have a 19-year-old. You're in a court battle, but that he or she is going to, in November, is going to be 17. 1 year, and they're 18, and they can go wherever they want. Where do you think they're going to go? Where are they at right now? Maybe some of them should just... The younger ones, I get. I think you guys should stop being so public. I really do. Brad, you have teenagers. Dad, are you still a married model? At least hide it. Do your best. That looked like that was a slam in her face, Brad. Who, by the way, Angelina she's been around the block. Unless this little, Nicole, am I hating on her? Hell to the yazzie. She's like 27 and model. Yeah, am I hating on her a little bit? I know that she's not a homewrecker because the home's already wrecked, so she's not a homewrecker or anything like that. But she's certainly skanky to like, happy people don't hate. And then someone put a comment, why are you hating on Angela? I don't hate. Yes, you do. You knew. I mean, come on. Do your research. I'm sure she knows a lot. Or maybe she just doesn't care. You went to where they went on their honeymoon. That ain't right. You're gonna get bad karma. And guess what? You're like the second girl. And he might be very smitten with you right now, darling. But he's happy you're not there every day. I think Brad's sowing a few oatsies. And he's sowed many oats in his time, including Robin Gibbons, via Mike Tyson. Brad's been quite the hody ho. I'm just kidding. You're a very good looking man. Very good looking. I'm sure you just, yeah. But when you are, sometimes though, when you're in love and everything like that, and he does kind of, whatever, he gets kind of scrungy. So, Nicole, do you want that scrunginess? The man, your husband right now, is he scrungy like that? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Especially, and then they're old. I mean, and you know what? You're scrunchy like that. The old comes back out at you. You know that your age of 57 is 57. A fart out of your ass is not the same as a 20-year-old. Let's just put it that way. So, anyways. So, don't get involved in that. I wouldn't get involved in that, Nicole. I would stay out of that. And I would kind of maybe be a little considerate to the fact that he does have teenagers. And, I know she didn't say anything about her or anything like that. The fact they went to where they had their honeymoon. Come on. Now, and I know that he left Jennifer Aniston. But Jennifer Aniston apparently, what was reporting then, she didn't want to have children. And he wanted to have a ton of them. And he was hot and heavy with Angelina. Now, are you going to trust him on a movie set there, Nicole? Because he seems to fall in love with people. Just saying. Just saying. And Jennifer Aniston, she helped him through, he's very devastated when he, got kicked out or whatever happened with him and Angelina to kind of start the beginning of the ending. And Jennifer Aniston, reported by TMZ, was there for him and was actually pretty mad. Like, didn't care about the other girlfriend, but cared about this girlfriend, especially because I don't know, she would never go back with him. I don't care what anybody says. Nope. Mm-mm. He went too deep. He went way too deep. And did she really help him? Or did she just, kindly talk to him? Because she saw him one place. They don't really talk about it. Well, I mean, I guess it would be very tacky, but it's like, whatever. It's just that Nicole, and she's just very out there. And she's in a... she looks really good and everything, but so does Angelina. I mean, come on. Don't get involved in things like that. Just stay out of it, darling. Do yourself a favor. But don't think that you're not going to be the only one. She's going to be one of those, sometimes they have on TMZ where they have the pages of the people that people dated and stuff. She'll just be a page. She'll be a page. Let's give a card for Angelina. Angie. They're having a really bad battle, and they've got all these kids. That's hard on everybody, especially when they're teenagers and they want them to possibly. I mean, I don't think judges really don't like to talk to teenagers. They don't. They know, and they've already been with their mom for a while, and then there's COVID and everything. Well, would he have to live? Where would they live? Or would they do half time there, and have tutors? Maybe they have tutors now because of COVID. I don't know where their home is right now. But we're going to do a card for Angie. We're going to do a few cards for her. Let's see what's going on with her. Because that's who I want to know. What's going on. And she's doing it. She's keeping it out of the public. I'm not saying her kids don't know about it. But she's keeping it out of the public. Brad, you need to keep your shit contained. Really. I think you did that on purpose. I think he actually probably had it all set up so the tabloids would know about it to hurt her. Mm-hmm. You knew it would get out. That's not nice. You're not nice. You're not nice, Brad. You're not a nice man. You're not. You're a good-looking man, but you're not nice. Divine protection, Angie. Okay. You have another card for Angie. You should be ashamed of yourself, Brad. Really. Aw, she's heartbroken. It hurts. She loves him. You know they must. They've been together. They were together. It's got to be hard for both of them. I'm sure they're both hurt. Cheaters. Angie. Maybe she's heartbroken from something else, not even Brad. It's been a while. I mean, but I don't know. Okay, maybe she's heartbroken for another reason. Heartbroken, not always. It's not always because of love. Spiritual attachment. Again, that could be her own self, her own. It could be spiritual attachment. Sometimes can actually mean that you think so much about something and you're so obsessed about it, like you kind of just your psyche is totally to whatever it is. And then spiritual attachment can also be somebody actually really thinking horrible thoughts about you. Like they have a spiritual attachment to you, like they want to kind of hurt you in a certain way. It can be a person. It can be your own thoughts. Your own thoughts, which are, it's your spirit. Your thoughts is your spirit. So, usually, now you got two kind of thoughts. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about. I will do one. But anyways, spiritual attachment for her. Cheater, spiritual attachment. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Fear. Angie's fear right now. She's not going through a good time right now, Angie. There'll always be family. Crystal, she's holding something in. So we don't know the whole story. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me do one more card. But I'm going to do a different deck. Because this deck, I don't feel good with it. I'm going to try the fairy deck. The Oracle Fairy deck here. And maybe I'll also do a dark mirror. But let's just do this. So Angelina Jolie. Angelina. Angie. Spirit, let us know what you got for Angie. What should she do? Give us something. Give us a little insight. Go outside. And this can also mean, when they say this card going outside, it can physically mean going outside, or it can mean going outside of yourself. Think like going outside of yourself and trying to think like somebody else, like to put yourself into somebody else's shoes. It can mean like that. It can mean go outside of yourself, meaning meditation, like just kind of go outside of your whole physical being kind of thing too. Okay, so let's give Angie another card. Don't worry, skanky little models that are beautiful. 27. I hate her. Alright? I hate her. Alright. Nature signs. Be receptive to subtle messages from nature. And she's got divine protection too. So, she's actually very psychic. I feel like she's abilities. I'm not sure exactly which ones, but I think she does. I just feel it. And when I look at her pictures, and I actually looked at a recent picture of her, you can see the sadness in her eyes, though. You can. She's very, very sad right now. You can definitely say it. She's very sad. And maybe it's just, she's sad because she doesn't want her kids getting pictures. She wants to be left alone. Who knows? But she definitely has very sad eyes. And the color of her energy around her is... It's almost like... how I see it is I can see different colors. And I see... It's like a... Almost like... I see like a... It's actually not really a red. It's more like an orange. So I'm thinking like the chakras. So that's what I see. I see the energy. I sometimes I can see energy around people, and that's what I get off her. I get definitely the bottom, the root chakra and the sacral chakra she needs to work on. Meaning, she needs to really learn to trust. There's a lot of... When you have to start at the bottom and work your way up. She definitely, and she's very in tune, completely. She knows all this stuff. But right now, she's very, very, like she knows everything that's going to happen. I would even verge to say I feel like she's a medium. I don't know why. I get that off her. Like she has that ability. Okay, and we got witchcraft. Oh, hold on. This is the Raymond Gooseman. Oh no, sorry. Okay, well we did witchcraft. Okay, witchcraft. Ooh, what's that? You know what? People say that like Beyonce is witchcraft. Come on, people. Oh my God, really? I mean, does she have time with all that practicing she has to do, and then she's all those kids? And then, I mean, my God, she probably has to get up, and oh my God. Being her might be really hard. Go outside. Angie, we already got this card. I didn't put it in, but that's okay. Go outside. We're going to do one more. Journey. This is basically, you'll make it through. You're going to make it through. You're on a journey. You need to really go out. You need to think like Brad, possibly, or your kids, or think like the other people in this scenario, which I'm sure you are. She's a good person. She really is, and she really wants what's best for her kids. She will never say anything publicly. She will never say anything about publicly. Nope. She's been in this. Oh, Brad's been in it too, a long time too, but she's been in it, since birth. All right, so let's give her one more card. I'm going to just give her one more card because I know I've been giving her a lot of cards, but that one was the card that's just for the. I got to take it out. Transformation. There you go. Isn't that fairy so pretty? There you go. You're going to make it. You're going to be fine and dandy. Okay, so let's talk about. On to another topic. So that was a lot about Brad and Nicole and. Okay, on to another topic. Mariah Carey. Okay, get this. She is saying, or she has said, that the reason why she left Nick Cannon was because she felt she was above him. She felt she was above him. He was beneath her. She was better than him. So, and it's in her book. So, and I got that on MTV, not MTV, Media Takeout. I got that on Media Takeout. So, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, wow. So she's saying that she's better than him. That's why she left him. It was too short. She didn't like the hats he wore. I think that he changed his faith, and I think it became. I think he changed his faith, to be honest with you. And I do think that Nick is. He does seem to have a little bit of a conspiracy theory kind of person. If you go and look at it, not that any of it isn't true, and I don't know anything about it. But I mean, I've just heard of him, and sometimes he does have a bit of a conspiracy theory, and he does sometimes, and he's very strong in his conviction, and I really like him. But he's definitely. I mean, sometimes you want to say to some celebrities like, maybe you should just stay out of it. We definitely need activists. And I could definitely see him being an activist. But if you're going to do that, do that, too. Isn't he on the Singer, too? The Singer, well, at least he's still working. That guy will always work. But I think that, that's what Mariah said. Mariah said that she was better than him. And it's like, oh my God, she's better than him. No, she is not. I can't believe it. But anyways, is she better than him? What makes her better than him? He's short. Maybe she doesn't like short guys. He's good looking. I don't think he's short. He's not short. He's not short at all. He's good looking. Maybe he was, you never know the person they become and how they want to raise their children. That's it. They're not together because they have different opinions on ideologies of, I think that you don't really hear too much. I think that she's more of a spiritual person, but I think he's pretty religious. I think he's religious. That's the impression I get from him, that he might be religious. Which is fine and dandy. Good for him. But he's. I actually like him a lot, and I actually watched the interview because I wanted to know why they broke up, and I just actually found out today, and I found it on, excuse me, Media Takeout. So and it just said that she said she was better than him. I'm like, oh my god, she is a diva. She's better than him. Maybe she felt, and then she talked about egos and stuff like that. So maybe she kind of said, I look back on it now, and you know what I mean. Everything gets misquoted. I have the book, so I will definitely read the whole thing and say what I'm going to say about Mariah. Okay, so I want to thank you, everyone, for joining in tonight. If you could subscribe to my channel, and if you definitely want to get read, I'm definitely going to be putting more cards available. And again, I'm just going to be connecting gossip with spirit to try to make some sense. Thanks again. Have a great night.